Well, developing this morning in Albuquerque, hundreds of people are signing an online petition right now calling for Albuquerque's Mayor R.J. Berry to resign. Last week, as you probably know, the mayor announced on YouTube he vetoed a plan that would have allowed voters to decide on decriminalizing marijuana and reducing pot penalties. There were 4 other proposals that died with that because of the mayor's veto. Well, since then, lots of people started venting frustrations online. One person said, and I quote here, "I want my chance to vote upheld." The mayor's office had no comment about the petition. City councilors are working to send a new group of proposals to Mayor Berry this week to try to get some of them on November's ballot. I just checked. 453 supporters had signed that petition. Well, now, there is still a chance some of the other proposals could make it on the ballot in November, but city councilors are racing against the clock. Council President Ken Sanchez says the councilors are working on bundling 3 items that the mayor is in favor of, all onto another resolution. Those include giving the council power to approve or remove police and fire chiefs, amending the special elections process, and the GO bond money. Councilors are set to vote on this bundle tomorrow, but even if they pass it, the mayor will still have to approve it on Thursday.
This would be somewhat of a compromise bill to try to, get something to the voters in November.
The council is also set to vote on the pot penalty proposal and tax hike again, but separately. The mayor again would still need to sign any of these proposals by Thursday, a day after the city council's vote. The items that are not voted on in November can go on to a special election, but that will cost a lot of money, possibly $500,000. And typically, special elections have low voter turnout. Well, 2 sessions for veterans to voice their concerns about health care and disability claims are coming up soon. Next Wednesday, the Veterans Administration is holding back-to-back meetings at the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. These meetings come after complaints and a big investigation into the department for excessive wait times for some. A recent audit of Albuquerque's VA hospital showed there were just 111 veterans on the electronic waiting list as of August 14th. Now that's down from 248 at the end of July and from more than 1,040 back in May. Well, 5:03 now. The UNM women's soccer team will finally play its first game this Friday against Marquette in Colorado Springs after the first game was canceled because of a big hazing scandal. Last month at an off-campus party, older players hazed their freshman teammates by pressuring them to drink until they got sick. One player was rushed to the hospital after having a hard time breathing. Freshmen were also told to strip down to their underwear and were sprayed with water. Head coach Kit Vela here was suspended without pay for a week. All players, with the exception of freshmen, must serve a 1-game suspension. Those can be staggered, but in all, 22 players will need to sit out a game as soon as possible. Now, incidentally, there is a test and includes Sirens set for this morning at 11 at UNM. Today, at 11:02 to be exact, the university is testing its emergency notification system. This test includes Sirens, emails, text messaging, and updating its social media pages and websites. Sirens will blare for 1 minute. You'll be able to hear them from a ways away, and there will be a pause and an all-clear signal given for another minute. Do not be alarmed. Again, it's just a test. It's being done because many people did not get weather alerts that were sent out last fall. Well, skateboarders are causing concern in the university area. Neighbors say Roma's winding street down to I-25 is turning into a speedway for skaters in the Spruce Park neighborhood west of the UNM campus. They're worried someone is going to get hurt. Neighbors want to see a skate park in that area, hoping it would alleviate part of the problem.
And I've written to the mayor and to the president of UNM asking that maybe a skateboarding facility be placed in the center of the city near the campuses.
So why should it be near UNM? James Carroll believes a lot of the skaters are from the university, though he can't say for sure. He started a petition to get no skateboarding signs put up. In the meantime, he's handing skateboarders flyers saying skateboarding is illegal in the street. Mr. Carroll says UNM's president told him his concerns have been forwarded to the facilities department. He also says he plans to write the Albuquerque's mayor again. Well, in the old days, students gave their teachers an apple. Well, now the Santa Fe School District is giving apples to its students, issuing them 250 iPads. It's an initial step in the district's $55 million plan to give students a digital device. The Santa Fe New Mexican reports the school system there is contracting with Apple and an educational services company. The district plans to roll out the technology slowly, hitting 6 or 7 schools per year. And from today's Albuquerque Journal, powering up those iPads and everything else requiring electricity could cost you more if P&M follows through with its plan to file a rate hike by December. The The Journal says PNM is looking to recover costs for investments in power plants and other infrastructure and to make up for a drop in power consumption. The utility points to a weak economy, energy conservation, and other renewables such as rooftop solar panels for the drop in revenue. So far, PNM has not said how much of a hike it wants. Well, PNM is also taking another big step to go green, installing thousands of solar panels. It's planned solar panel centers in Valencia, Cibola, and Sandoval counties, and they should be capable of producing enough electricity to meet the needs of 8,900 homes. These solar centers will cost about $48 million to build. The largest one in Meadow Lake will be made up of more than 122,000 panels. PNM already has 8 utility-scale solar centers up and running. 4 more centers are planned for next year.